because Yori, he carry injury. Now the thing be that.
So what
So
should we do
you guys,
about that?
that's what I'm saying. I'm
So
not
what
saying,
should we do about
I'm
that?
not relaxed. I was not
The
done.
whole back
I'm
line
saying
was injured.
relax.
The
All
starters,
I'm saying
the
is that
subs,
he
the
got
academy
injured,
players,
yeah?
a few of them were
He
injured.
got
What do you want them to do?
he got injured. Before he comes back, why not put faith in a youngster? What
Last
do you
season
mean you
was a
cannot put
freak
faith in a
season.
youngster? Why are they there?
Ikram, has it ever happened?
Hey, welcome back to Football with Ikram with Wali and Nabil. Two guests that I have with me today, usual Chelsea and United fan as myself. And we are going to talk about, the last game week. Chelsea against Leicester, the City trashing by Spurs, the United's game analysis, and maybe a few ones as well, what we learned last weekend, and just a brief analysis as well. So we are going to start off with the early kickoff on Saturday, which is the Leicester Chelsea game. And I'm going to start with Nabil because let's start, on a mid ground first. So Nabil, what was your take from that first game?
Okay. So, I didn't see the whole match, but I saw bits and highlights and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really have, honestly, I don't have too much to say. Chelsea was expected to win, and they won.
Yeah, 100%.
They made it a little bit difficult, but as expected, they came out on top.
Yeah. I gave them the win as well because I just felt it's Leicester. We faced them twice within like a week, and I saw how they played, and they lost Fatal to season-ending injury as well, which is like a major attacking threat for them. So I was like, nah,
Yeah.
they made it difficult for themselves, definitely. But yeah, what about you, Wali? Obviously, you watched the game like fully, so you definitely have a lot of things to say. I do.
Asking the Chelsea fan last. Oh, it's okay. I understand the agenda around. I understand. But let's go on. Let's go on. Well, it was not a very convincing win, but the 3 points was solid and it was gotten. We
That's what
were
matters.
we were we were dominant for most of the game. Like they didn't have any shot on target all throughout the game from minute 1 to 100. Like I don't even think they had as many chances like that because like we snuffed out everything. Like Enzo Maresca is just a genius. Like
Oh
oh
yeah,
my, I cannot
how
even
so?
start
No,
to.
expatiate. Tell us how.
He started with the if you watch as per say
I
you now
watched
watch
it. I watched it.
okay you watch the game. So he played the formation 3-1-6.
Yes.
So three centre backs. So that's Fofana. He lined up with Fofana, Badiashile, and Levi Colwill for the first time. So you
Mm-hmm.
get, and he put only Caicedo in the middle. I was thinking like Leicester will like exploit that option of like having just Caicedo in the middle. But because of the way Leicester set up, they thought Cucurella would be the one inverting.
Hmm.
That was where Maresca used his genius tactics
He
against them.
exploited,
He didn't
that
use he
opportunity.
didn't use Cucurella as the one inverting because that was what they were expecting. He put Felix there as this person that will be beating like low block because Felix was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So their extra midfielder, we had to be like tracking Felix, for like leaving space for our players to like beat their low blocks, and
Yeah.
it was just genius. Like we were just dumb because they didn't find a way around it. Steve Cooper and his team didn't find a way around it. We beat the press. They didn't even know how to press actually. We beat their press. We played them. We were moving the ball up and down fast. The game was just nice, but we just didn't score. Like
Like
if you see
enough.
like we didn't score enough. The match was something like 4-0, like neat. But if you can see, like when we even if you see the XG, man, 2 point something to 0.98, it was
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, like we even saw goal. Even our own players self, they come on goal for them.
Wow,
Like
that was the
even our players
Madueke
self, they come
or
on goal.
common stuff.
We don't wipe them too much. Like the game was just I was nervous because like I didn't know like the way when it set up. I was like, okay, what is this? This is new, but
Mm.
I'm starting now to believe my coach, my coachy. You get coachy Lala,
Coachy
coachy
Lala.
Lala.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
Coachy
turn
yeah.
up.
But
Lala.
you can calm down. You can calm down. It's just Leicester,
You
You
see,
can
I told you
relax.
agenda. I told you agenda. I was just praising my coach. I was just praising my coach. Agenda.
You know,
The glazing was getting too much. Am I wrong, Ikra?
Man, praise my coach.
no,
See agenda.
allow
Agenda,
now,
agenda.
He
allow
said
Come
he
now.
said the
on,
man are
come
genius
on.
because he beat Leicester. Come on. Even
Uh,
Now
shitty
that's
Man
what they used to
United
say.
whoop Leicester
That's what they used
twice.
to say. I beat somebody. They could say it's too easy. I beat that one. They say it's this one. I beat. Ooh,
Oh
wait,
yeah,
who
oh
you know,
did
yeah,
they
it's
he's a
just
say?
going to go
genius.
on
Oh
like
yeah,
that
he's
for
a
probably like
genius. We agree.
the next 10 games. So
Sorry, Pram, I didn't get that.
I said it's
Yeah.
probably going to go like that for
So
like the next
basically,
10 games.
the win was not convincing, but we got over the line, and it was a good away win.
Mm.
And kudos to the
Yeah.
boys. And
Is there
as per
anyone?
12:30 game,
Mm.
I was like, what's going to happen if we lose? Like our top four will just derail a little again, or we draw, stupid draw,
No.
like Forest or the City, the Palace one. I was like, ah, God. But we won, and we are
Yeah.
now playing with the big boys now. If I can consider Arsenal a big boy, yeah. Anyways, on to the next game.
But yeah, so like, is there anyone that didn't perform like to your expectations from like the Chelsea team?
Like everybody in the Chelsea team, everybody played. Look, like everybody, like even Enzo. That even sorry to say, I'm not intruding in his personal life. He had to break up his wife to play very well. Women, women, women.
How can you say such a thing?
Yeah. So, but anyways, I'm not gonna be misogynistic here.
Yeah.
I love women, but yeah, but Enzo, like he turned up even after they came back from South America, like
Mm-hmm.
just 2 nights before, and they turned up. Caicedo was everywhere. Leicester was not able to exploit only Caicedo in the OD midfielder. Like, bro, like I was just like, okay, that's to show that like the team is already getting accustomed to what Maresca wants to play into them. You go, and Maresca is like unpredictable. He comes up, he changes, he does many things that even the opposite team will be like, okay, what's going on? Yeah, yeah, like they say, I'm glazing. How we suck his head on. He's good.
Oh my days. But yeah, I can agree to a few things that you said, him playing that particular formation. But if you notice, and a lot of managers have been saying this as well, is that a lot of Premier League teams have been playing that 3-1-6, 3-2-5 kind of formation system to overload the press on the final third of their offense.
Yeah.
And it's now football, it's now a game of who runs the most. It doesn't matter the quality of players that you have. It's just, can you run more than the opposing team? Can you chase the ball if they beat you first time, or
The
will you
quality
just
of
relax
players
and
does
settle?
matter, though.
No, it only matters when there needs to be like a spur of the moment when your initial tactics aren't coming into play. But like that's what differentiates the big teams from smaller teams. But everyone is just trying to run the most. And that's why you
Yeah.
see smaller teams now, you will think, oh, they are performing really well. It's not because they are doing 1-2 touches, or they are just being extraordinary, or they are playing one fantastic football that is somehow significantly better than the other team. But it's just because everyone just runs, or everyone, it's just important that you run faster than
I
the
won't
other
say
team.
runs. There are more teams now. I feel like they're more tactically savvy. They are not just lopping the ball forward to like the target man anymore. They are like
Everybody wants to
patterns.
play
Off
some
the
Everybody's
football
ball.
trying to
now.
be intricate
Off the
and all of
ball.
that. So
That's
the
when they are
energy,
on
I
the ball.
understand. Like
That's when they
you
are
talking
on the
about the
ball.
energy
When
because
they are
that's
off
very
the ball,
important
what
as well.
happens? So what I'm talking about is when they are off the ball. When you make like your most runs, not when you are on the ball, is when you are off the ball, which boils down to like the pressing in the team. This is why I made reference to most teams now playing that 3-1-6 or 3-2-5 formation system, because that allows you to pressure the other team to play long balls, and then you try and recover the second ball, and then you start passing the ball around.
Yeah, I
But
get
then
you.
by the time they are able to beat that press, can you run fast enough to chase them back? Can you run fast enough to defend, because you only have 3 defenders at the back against probably how many attackers you get? So by the time one team decides, oh, we are not going to relax, we are going to chase the ball back immediately, then it's a case of, oh, we have to come back and pass back because they've suddenly come back to defend, and there isn't any pocket of space anymore. So that's why I'm saying that it has become a game of who can run the most, which is what McKenna mentioned before the United's game. I don't know if you saw like one of his press conferences, but that's what he mentioned when Amorim made the comment of him trying to manipulate McKenna in one way or the other. But it's like that's what it has actually become. And that is how almost everyone plays. That's why you say, oh, this particular team is playing like a very high line, and then they always have like speedsters on like the wing or something like that. It's not even about the speedster anymore. It's about being able to like chase the attacker down or whoever is with the ball. But for the Chelsea game, one standout player for me, and I've taken my words before, but I would officially like say it, but like Nicholas Jackson has actually been very impressive this season, and
Yeah,
he
it's
has
been
become
very, very good.
more clinical in front of the goal.
Unago, appreciate my Nico Jackson. Oh,
Alpha, relax.
Unago chop out with open Salah. He never finish,
Alpha,
we Unago chop out finish.
Alpha, relax, relax, relax,
Jackson.
relax. So yeah, it's actually very impressive because now it's not just him about having the pace, but his hold of play has also improved like significantly, and then in front of goal as well. I think after Haaland is him, like topping like goal contributions. I'm not too sure on that, but
It's
like
him.
he's doing really well up front. So like I'm
It's
genuinely
Salah
like
than him. It's
impressed.
one of between him and Salah.
Yeah. So I'm genuinely like impressed. Palmer, doing his standard things. Joe Felix, not so impressive. Madueke, not so impressive. Enzo, bar the goal, I don't think he did anything like very significant. Caicedo was like very
He
good.
provided the assist. And number two, it was like splitting defenses. So what do you mean? Come on, come on,
I don't know.
come
I don't
on.
know.
I'm not gonna
Ma-
take that.
Mark Cucurella also, like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to him. Like he used to be like a laughing stock. All of a sudden he's good defensively and they can't beat him as much as they used to before. Like, how come? Like, when did this happen? When did all this change? Like there isn't really anyone that I can make fun of anymore in that team.
That is what
Bar
a
There's one
personal
person I can
bar
trainer
even
will
name.
do
bar
to you.
bar our rejects.
That is what a personal trainer will do to you.
Okay
We
now.
believe. Yeah, we
Let's
were
see
we were
what your
clowning
personal
him
trainer
before,
can
but
do to benchman. We'll find out soon. But anyway,
you guys are always wanting to find out. Always wanting to find out.
anyway, let's move to the City Spurs game. Did any of you watch the game?
Yeah, I did.
Definitely. That's
Nah,
the that's
that
the
that
that's
ma-
the match of the game. That's the match
that
of
match
the week.
was very very enjoyable to watch, and I think the most enjoyable thing to watch was seeing Werner beat Walker in a race, and that was like a very good and smart decision from um Postacolo, which is that he brought in somebody that was like very rapid and had that energy. Meanwhile, Walker has been playing the entire
Yeah, it
match
was
and just like
drained, bro. He had
it
been
was
running. Imagine facing
breathing.
Son, then facing Son and Udogi. Then now you have to face someone like
He just went through him like from behind him to ahead of him and just did the assist.
easy.
Like
You
it
can
was
even tell,
very
like as he was running, he was gassed. Like he did not just have that energy.
he didn't have it. He didn't have it. But what I want to ask is, what do you think the problem is now in this City team? Is it because Rodri is injured or what? Like, what do you think?
No,
Personally, I don't
no,
think it
the
has
team is
anything.
just if you know what
Okay, let
if you know
everybody go
something
first.
like if some people if somebody don't reach peak, like now you keep having coke. In economics, you say diminishing of returns. Diminishing return. The city don't reach diminishing return. They don't reach the peak.
Hmm.
And like this is now they've broken. OCD they've broken. Like they've broken the clip. So it is normal for them to, what, be out of depth, be complacent. Like it's not
Hmm.
about rotating the team or the team is not complete, bro. They are stars. Like the quality of players in that team is exceptional. Like them be the number one. But you know what? When a team has reached the cliff has reached the cliff, it's normal for them to not be the same again. They
Yeah.
will be what they are not feeling what they used to do. No matter
Mm.
what Guardiola tells them, they cannot feel the same. I'm not saying tomorrow or the next game or the few games after, they might not like they might do some things and win and stuff like that. Oh, but right now, if anything can be like, nah, we can catch them. They can actually catch them. That's what it is right now.
Mm.
Guardiola, I feel like him resigning that extra 2 years again.
Was it extra two? I thought
Yeah,
it was
It's one.
extra
2028.
one.
No,
It's
two.
an extra year extension.
It's
No, it's
extra
two.
year extension.
I saw 2028. Just three
Nah,
Then
years.
so that's
it's 1 year.
no. It's like he has 2 years
Oh,
left.
he has 2 years left. He not signed one
Yeah.
more year, right?
Yeah.
I think
Oh, okay.
he has. I think him signing means he has fucked around. You will find out very soon. You will find out.
Let's see. Let's see what the graph will look like for him. What about you, Nabil? What do you think the issue is?
Yeah, for me, I don't think it has anything to do with complacency because people tend to think these professionals are like normal people like us. Pep does not like to lose no matter how
Yeah.
many times he has won, neither do his players.
Mm.
Sir Alex's team did not relax after winning 3 or 4 back-to-back Premier Leagues. They lost it the season after, went back to winning 2 back-to-back. So I don't believe
Or three again.
elite players just relax because you've won a lot. I
Mm.
don't think it has anything to do with that. And at the same time, I don't think Rodri being out of the team alone is why like it's so bad. Obviously, he has a role to play in it because Rodri is an incredible footballer. But I feel like there's
Yeah.
something else wrong there that I feel like Pep just hasn't been able to like fix. Because it's not as if they don't put effort. They actually try to win games. They have tons of chances.
Mm-hmm.
If Haaland has been on form, they wouldn't have lost a couple of these matches. You get Haaland
Like
has
probably
missed 9 big
suddenly
chances in
just
the past
start
5 Premier
missing
League
like
games or
big
so.
chances.
So like Haaland isn't at his best either. So I feel like them conceding is just I don't know, man. And then that second half, bro, it was just pathetic, bro. Like when Brendan Johnson was coming on, I was like, nah, this guy is going to score. Cause like the way they played, you would tell that now these guys are still going to concede because like they just want on it. And then there's one more player I want to touch on that has been disappointing since the FA Cup final, and that's Vadio. Like every single time I watch City play, he has one
Vadio.
mistake in him. He has one mistake in him or the other, and I don't know where it's coming from. Like what is wrong with him? Why is he not focusing as well?
I,
Like
I was
almost
I was
every game I
thinking you were going
watch.
to mention Foden, not Vadio.
No. Vardy like it has Foden hasn't been on form. Like that one is clear. But
Mm.
like Vardy has kind of gone under the radar. I don't see his name anywhere, and he has been prone to mistakes for a while now. And I don't know
Yeah,
what's
but
wrong with him.
he has usually been like their best player or influential player in games that they've won this season.
Yeah, but
Like
then when
if,
they've
if you are
lost, he
looking
has
at
always had
if
a
you are
hand
looking
in
at
it.
it to say who are
Gave
the
away a
top performers in
penalty.
Man City this
Didn't
season,
tackle Kulisevsky
aside
properly in the
Haaland,
last match as
like I'm
well.
saying Vadio should be top three of top performers in Man City this season. So
I'm not
I
saying he
don't agree
hasn't
with that.
played well, but I'm saying when he have watched him play, he
Mhm.
always has an error in him. He could play the whole match well, but then he will fuck up at some point and then they'll concede. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not as if his all-round performance is bad. They've been keeping. Okay, I don't even think they've kept clean sheets in the past couple of matches. They've just really not been good. The defense hasn't been good. He hasn't been good. The attack has been
Mm.
horrible as well. So I feel like Pep needs to reset them or something. I really don't know what the actual problem is. Because Rodri or no Rodri, they should not be losing the games they are losing. How they are losing those games. The second half was like watching Ole versus Crystal Palace. Or was it Watford?
You
It
don't need to
was
you don't
pathetic.
need to drag our team into this.
No, I'm not dragging Ole. I'm talking about how the players looked to some extent.
Mm.
Like, nah, it was horrible, man. I'm happy, but
I'm
it
happy.
wasn't
Oh.
just
Why would I
nice.
be happy? The cost of anything. I don't even get.
Exactly. Let them keep losing like that. Let them know it's not easy. They
Yeah.
want to win 5, they match.
Yeah. So okay. I don't think I have anything to add to what you people have said. Like I have like similar thoughts as well regarding Manchester City, but you know, like I said, I just hope that it continues like this. So irrespective of how well they perform, they just somehow find their way to lose the game. So I'll
Yes.
just go to the next match for us to talk about, which is the Ipswich United game. Let me ask Wally to start now because he might seem a bit excited.
I don't say my agent come Ipswich, may you hold United. Omari Hutchinson are my agents. I don't put agents for every club. Say if you did there, just help me stop them. You see my boy, that
I
was a good
honestly
deal.
believe if not for that deflection, like Onana would have saved that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that deflection was like massive. You get like
yeah,
that
it was
deflection
very
from
massive.
Mazaroy was massive. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
But Onana also saved the game.
Hmm.
Onana saved that
I was
game.
wondering
You
why he
guys were
wasn't given
supposed to
the
lose
man of the
because
match.
Ipswich was like Ipswich like got you guys. They got like they held the midfield. Like you guys were not like playing anything in that midfield. You guys are not using wing backs that you guys don't actually know about like that. What does Dalot know as playing as wing
And
back or
that's it now. That's what this guy kept saying. He said they had just 2 days to
yeah,
change the
it's
entire
normal. It's
system.
okay. Yeah.
So
I don't blame anybody. I don't even blame the players too because it's a new system, new type of tactics, new everything.
I have
I
people that I will
so
blame. Oh.
the
I have people that I
you
will
don't have,
blame.
you can't blame. That's the thing.
New system or not. I have people
No,
that
no,
I will
no,
blame.
no. Wait. If that they did not tell what's his name to go.
Hmm.
What's his name that just left now? What's his name?
Ten Hag.
I am Van Kenny.
Oh, Vanessa.
Van Nistelrooy, you get. He
Mm.
was still playing Ten Hag's game. Sure, you get. He was still playing Ten Hag's tactics, but
Mm-hmm.
tweaking one or two things, which they know about very well. But this
Mm.
new system now, you are telling that lot to run forward, run back, run, Diallo, go forward, go back. You know, like they are just getting used to it. What's his name? Amorim, Amotekun, never get preseason, no
Mm.
transfer, no. I mean, just
No
48
time
hours
to
to play
prepare,
football.
and then he's
Yes, I
coming
understand.
in
Like
a highly
new
intense
manager
fixture
bounce.
period.
Yeah, and new manager bounce, everything. Like he's just settling in, just 48 hours. Come on, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
spare the players too. Spare the players. You cannot just keep
There's somebody that I'm not
counting on
scared of.
them.
Well, I'll allow Nabil
Like
to
Bruno
talk first.
now,
There's
like
a
Bruno, I
player
had
that
in
I'm
the
not scared.
game. I had in the game that I think Bruno. They said Bruno likes spamming long ball. I think Amorim was like he was not supposed to be spamming all those long balls. But you
Oh,
know,
that's
Bruno
no,
is
no, no,
Bruno.
no.
You will
That's
spam it.
I really don't like the media. Like that was not the subject of what he said. So it was just how he was just saying where he believes the problems are. So when it came to Bruno, he actually said that he was impressed in the adaptability of like Bruno because he came down to play um with the ball, like he was playing the short passes
Yeah, he
because
played in the
Mm-hmm.
he
pivot.
likes.
The pivot.
Eh?
I say he was impressed with him how well he played in the pivot.
Yes, and then he said because Bruno likes to play long balls a lot, and then they just took that and just made it the headline
Yeah.
and made
Well,
it
you know, the
appear
media will
like a
sell
blame.
stories. Media, but somebody said he knew that Bruno likes playing long passes. He's saying this for years. Me too. I know Bruno likes playing long passes, but the long
He likes
passes
playing
were
long.
not.
Bruno can play anything.
I think Amorim does not like long passes. You get like that.
He
No, he
does.
doesn't.
That's where people get it wrong. You've not watched his game. He does.
No, no, I don't. By yesterday's game, I don't think it's it it's what he likes to play. Because if he does, there would have been different points in the game where it would have resulted to long passes. But we didn't resort to long pass only when we were pressed to the points that we just needed to clear the ball. Those were the only times where we actually like played out, like just took like a long range pass. And we
You see
always
what I'm trying to
missed the
say?
second balls.
When you're done.
Yeah, go on.
See, basically, from what I've seen here in the sporting team, they open spaces and they hit long balls into the spaces. Either it's to a wing back or it's to
Mm.
the striker. They play long ball football. That obviously it's not spamming it anyhow. Nobody's saying that. When there is
Mm.
room for it, they do play it and they do it a lot. Especially from the centre back, I don't know, in the sporting team basically,
Mm-hmm.
to like the tens, because they tend to like compress, they tend to overload their, like when they're playing from the back, the 2-8 tend to move back as well and assist the 3 at the back in like pushing the ball forward, getting player from the back. You get.
Mm.
So from like moments I've seen in the Sporting's game, the tens tend to move into that space vacated from the people marking the 8s, and then they play long balls into there. Like it's something they do. And Ikram, you're right, because he couldn't have been saying anything negative about Bruno's long balls because the long balls were actually accurate. Because most of them were like two in the second half, Hoyland, that were very, very clean. And then a couple to Garnacho and Rashford as well. The long balls were
the
good
left
yesterday.
wing, I
They
remember.
weren't anyhow long balls. They were very good. And then another thing I noticed, there was this pattern I saw against like in the City Sporting match that they did in the first 10 to 15 minutes. And after that, I just didn't see it again. And the match also exposed a lot of our players that lack technical quality. Because if you watch that match, Mazraoui was just so far better than everybody. Like he just looked too good. Like he
Mazraoui.
just looked like
I
a
think I
freaking
think
superstar compared to everybody else.
I'm most impressed with Mazarawi like since he got to Manchester United. Like
Brother, he's good.
anything they
That
asked him
brother
to
is
do, anything they
fantastic.
asked him to do, he has been doing it so
Centre
well.
back,
Like
And he does it
midfield,
bro, he
like
has just been
at
cam,
an
doing it
elite
so
level.
well.
right wing, left wing, hey.
Midfield,
Elite.
anything,
10
go forward, go
Remain
back,
small, made they
go.
put out for front.
And he knows how to tackle. Like he knows how
Bro,
to
tackle,
tackle.
he wins headers, he does everything well, he reads the play, his interceptions, his dribbling, his ball carry. See, there's nothing a professional footballer should be able to do that I don't think that guy does at a high
Like
level.
it
Like
was actually a good buy. I should not lie. It
yeah,
was
and
a
for
good
like
Hey,
that
50
is a good
million is a
transfer.
bargain, it's a steal.
bargain,
We robbed Bayern. We should pay them 50 extra
bargain.
million.
Well, we can't say we robbed them because they gave us X now. So
Yeah, and I feel like
they've
I
used that
didn't
one to
really.
balance it.
Sorry?
I said they've used Zexy to balance it.
Sexy. I will come back to sexy later. Oh my
So,
days,
and Delict,
sexy.
I wanted to touch on Delict. I
But
feel
I
like
don't go
Delict
buy
had
fraud.
a good game. I feel Delict had a good game because he didn't really have anything to do. And I feel like
And that's
he had a
when
very simple game. He didn't have anything to do.
No, see,
And
you know what? You know what?
sorry.
Okay, go on. No, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Go
feel
on.
like
Sorry for cutting.
Dalo impressed me the first 10 minutes because he was winning
ah,
tackles.
it's good that you said that. It's good.
He was winning
I know it's
tackles. He
Dalo
was
you have
doing
I know it's Dalo you have
everything that
agenda
I saw
against.
was right.
I know it's
And
Dalo.
what
Yes.
I realized is doing what is right, but not doing what you are instructed to do is two different things. So, like, I feel like he had a good 10 minutes, but after that, I wasn't impressed with the rest of his performance, and neither was the manager. Who else will I touch on? I think Garnacho had an all right game, like 5 out of 10 game. He was not
Garnacho that I
good
watched.
enough.
Oh my days, that brother
He
is
was not
washed.
good enough, and I feel Bruno had a good game, especially when they moved him back towards the ball. Because I feel Eriksen and Casemiro in a pivot cannot work, especially with how he wants to play. Because I was mentioning earlier, this match exposed our tactical flaw. Like we don't have our technical flaw. We do not have technical players, man. Like those Casemiro cannot. Well, like, from what I saw yesterday, maybe after like more training sessions, he could improve.
In
But
the next
we don't
two to
have
three
enough players
transfers,
to hold ball
I
in
don't
those
think them
tight spaces.
Eriksen
That sorry,
in the next 2 to 3 transfers, I don't think them Eriksen Casemiro will be in United team anymore. I
Two,
don't
three
think so.
transfers. Their contract is running up now. Like next summer, I believe.
yes, the summer
If
after
not
this one,
Casemiro,
he has 1
There's
more
if
still
year.
not
January
Casemiro,
winter
Ericsson.
now. That's 2 3 transfer now.
Two,
That's
three
still
transfers.
2 3.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
I
said
was
so
transfers. I
thinking
did not
like
say
I was
winning.
thinking like only summer
No,
window.
no.
no,
January. So Casemiro, Eriksen, their time don't finish. No man, no man. Why do
nah,
you
he's
have
done
like?
though.
Why do
Cause
you have
like
so?
there are moments,
Everybody's going young team. Why do you guys have so much old people? Hmm?
I don't believe Casemiro is done yet. I think he has one more in him.
I don't believe he's done, but like
He
He has
has
one
he
more in
doesn't
him.
improve
he
His
from
has
brother
what
that
one
is
more
getting
in
dragged.
him
His
with
brother
this
that is getting
United team.
dragged all over the floor. You don't forget Olise. We drag that.
He has
That
one
brother
more
was
in
getting
him
dragged.
with this team.
No,
Honestly.
I don't.
No.
I said it before that I personally don't think we should sell Casemiro because I feel like the past few matches before this last one, showed that he still had like the football is still in him. It has not left him at
Has
all.
not left.
Like
Has
as a
not
matter of
left.
fact, I could say he's a bit far from him. But then, if the thing is, his midfielders, like Amorim's midfielders at Sporting, tend to have like a level of like fitness, energy, like aggressiveness. Casemiro definitely has the aggressiveness, but like I just feel like there's this technical ability to like get out of tight spaces that I don't think he quite has, or maybe it's because I feel like let's see the next couple of games when they train more and they tend to understand each other and the system better. But like I was not impressed with he and Ericsson. I was begging for Ugarte to come on. And there's something I also noticed with Ugarte. Ugarte always opens up for the ball for his players. Either he's in a good position or but he's always there trying to like give you a passing option. And Casemiro and Ericsson just didn't do that enough in the first half or most of the second half they played.
Yeah, I agree as well. I think for me, we've already mentioned Mazraoui. Ahmad, no one even mentioned anything about Ahmad, standout
No, I
player.
left that one for you. I didn't want to cook everything.
No, because like I Romari literally said this. He said they trained him to play in defense, like to play that wing back position, and then he did so well, which is why he started, and he showed it in that game, which is why I am going to drag Dalot for this thing. Yeah, it's nothing like you were not playing wing back or something. He's a natural fullback, like right back. Like you should be in a better position to adapt to a wing back compared to a winger like Ahmad, somebody that's not even had as many games. But Ahmad adapted to that thing so well because within that same game, I could see that we were not attacking from Dalot's side. We were always bringing the ball towards Ahmad. Because every time we tried, we always get the ball back to the defense. We don't proceed, like we don't progress the ball. Sure, you get, and it was that Ahmad was. I was like, okay, let's say it's because Ahmad is a more attacking minded player. I was like, okay, what about the defensive? Dalot was beaten quite a few times, except the time that he was paired with someone else that came to support him.
Yeah, and his link-up play was poor yesterday.
It was poor. It was so horrible.
But
This is not
saying,
that is not because I can't see someone like Ahmad perform like that both attacking wise and defensively and then just be like it's just because of tactics for like Dalot. Sure, you get it. It was so horrible. It was actually so horrible. It was frustrating.
Yeah, but what I would say is sorry, finish. Sorry.
No, I wanted to say like when Shaw came on, there wasn't like this significant difference, but I can allow that because he hasn't played this a game since like February or so. So like I could allow that.
February.
He played like 1-2 touches, like good ones, quite a few times, but it wasn't all that, significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you wanted to say.
Yeah, I'll say like obviously I don't mean to defend him because he had a horrible performance. He wasn't good at all. He wasn't up to the standards that we've put on his head, me and you personally. So, but I'll give him the benefit that he played a position that is new to him because he played on the left and he played as wing back, and then he did have the quality of Mazraoui behind him as well. Because Evans had a stinker yesterday as well. Like I don't think he was up to it yesterday, and I don't know why
I think
let him play that.
It was just the running thing. There was just too much pace inside that game.
So like he did not. I don't know why he wasn't the central one, but like manager has
the lead center.
No, I prefer the league centrally, but I feel like the league has more legs than Evans does.
Fair enough. Yeah. Because there was one chase down that Dele did it yesterday as well, and I was like, I'm mad. Like for someone that is not like rapid or quick for a defender, like he did so well.
Evans?
It was no Dele.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Why does United still have somebody like Evans? Like,
he came in to just train. Okay, he came in to just train, and then
see the players in the world.
The club was just like,
world.
oh, actually,
it might be
good.
I don't think you can say that. Say why does the player have why does the club like that have a player like Evans? No, if he had been shit, I would have agreed. But if he has, if not that, like he has been playing very well.
He was arguably one of our best performers last season.
I can't really say anything bad about it.
Which says a lot. You get which
actually says a lot about what's going on upstairs in the team. It says about what's going on upstairs. Is there not like thinking forward? Is there not like
And that's
You
why
get
we're in
He's
a
if
a
new era
crutch.
now.
He's not.
We're in a
Thiago
new
Silva
era in
was a
terms of
Thiago Silva
structure, now in
was a
terms of
good Chelsea
manager.
player that gave his best for Chelsea.
See,
But
he was
when his
a
time was
crutch.
done, his time was done. There's no
They
coming
did
back.
not sign Evans to come and start. They signed him as a sub. And then if Evans wasn't there, we had almost all our centre backs injured last season. They signed him to just fill a space in the 26-man squad. He wasn't meant to start that many games. He was
Just
Bro,
in
just
there's
there
case.
for
nobody,
the sake of
there's
them.
nobody
He
that's
was
good enough in
free,
the
and then
academy
he's
to
on a
fill a
very
space.
cheap contract. It's
And
not
we're
No,
not
but
gonna
about
have this
anything. It's not
Chelsea
about
Cobham.
anything.
There's
If
nobody
Thiago
in
Silva comes back to your club in 5 years to train and the club decides to give him a 1-year contract just in case, you can't say
why
anything.
would we give him 1 year contract when we are not like as if we are not signing players, so we don't have
That's the
centre back that we can
situation.
use.
If not that, Thiago
That's
Silva
why we
would
have
be way older.
Cobham. That's why we have under 21. We have under
Yeah, and then how
18.
many Coban players have you actually used? How many Coban players are
Man,
in
they name
your
them.
26-man
Make I they
squad?
name them that
You've
we have
loaned
used
all
this
of them
season.
out.
No,
Don't say that's why you have Coban. You don't
that's the
trust
thing. Bro,
Coban.
why do you have a feeders team? If you have to go and sign
Brother,
somebody
how
that has
many
left
of them
before to
play
come back
for
again.
you? Don't say
I don't
that. You
think
signed
United
about
have
100
a
players.
feeder
You
team. I
clearly
don't
don't
think
trust
United
Coban.
have a feeder team.
No, I do not mean a
Ikram, do
feeder
you
team
get of all
outside
the
of
people to be
England.
saying we
I
have a
mean
feeder team?
your under
You've signed
18, your
100
under
young players.
21.
Why not pick players from the academy to play for you? Why are you signing
What?
1,000 young
We
players?
literally
Come
pick
on.
players from the academy to play for us. Man, nation people who don't play for us this season will be academy. Tyreek
How many of
George
them?
don't
And how
play.
many players on your? How
Tyreek
many
George
of them
don't
are in your
play.
team?
Josh Archenpong don't play. Man, they name them. Keanu Dyer don't play. Sure, they want me. We don't
They
get almost like
played.
6
They
players who don't
played.
play now.
I'm not talking about Conference League. Oh.
Leave him, oh. Conference League
Whether
is
No,
what he's
because
conference,
making noise
so
about.
whether
you can't
they
say
start
weather
playing.
conference now.
Please,
You
It's
can't say weather
no,
everybody plays
conference. You can see
academy
the
it's
players
funny.
quality
It's
in
of,
whether
big
that's the thing
European
now.
competition. Don't come here and be chatting
you
nonsense
can't
They
say
for
are
you
yourself.
can't
supposed
say
to. They are supposed to be the one in the
we didn't
sub.
play in Conference League last season, bro.
Relax.
Ikram, do you know what's still
All I'm
baffling me?
saying is
He's
that
talking as if we didn't play
why
academy
is there
players
not
even
faith?
whilst
Why is there not
Evans
faith
was there.
in why is there not faith in a youngster to play instead of
Brother,
bringing back
Kambwala was there
Evans?
playing last season. You are chatting, what you are chatting is not
Who
making
was
sense.
there playing last season?
Kambwala.
Kambwala was there from the academy
So
last season.
why
Doing
is
Kambwala.
Kambwala not still
See,
playing this
the truth there
season?
at the end of the day is when you're trying to win matches, you are not going to rely on an academy player
I'm
when
not
you
saying
have
you
an
are
established
relying.
centre back.
I'm not saying
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me
Ikra, am I
that.
saying about
If
reliance now?
Thiago
All
Silva
I'm
was
saying is that
40-year-old,
Evans
50
is
and
done.
45-year-old,
What is
and he
he
was still
still
at the
doing?
club, they will
My
play
man
him
went from
before they play an
United to
academy
Leicester.
player.
Leicester had to actually leave him. He went to Leicester
Leicester didn't leave
before
him.
he came
Leicester
back.
relegated. I beg you, all this what you are
That's
saying is
just the thing.
not.
Leicester relegated, but why didn't Maresca keep him? Was it not Maresca in Leicester
What do you mean? Why did
this
Maresca
season
keep
that
him?
they came back?
He didn't renew his contract and he left. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. You guys top. It's not Glazer
One
now.
of the best
Let's see.
centre backs for a
I'm not
team
going
that
to blame. I'm
relegated
not
and
going
you
to
did not
blame
keep him.
Ineos. So I'm going to blame the people. I don't think you guys had like good top management before. Like the
And now
recruitment,
that's why we
the
are in a
squad
new
planning
era.
is absolute trash. The squad planning is absolute trash. Like what do you mean? Just horrendous, man.
Why you putting vex on
Horrendous.
top of our matter like this?
No, it's horrendous. Like, come on, what do you mean? There's no backup for Lisandro Martinez if he goes injured. There's no backup for somebody if they go injured. Like, bro, what are they doing upstairs? Who are they signing?
What
Who
is
are they signing?
You sign
Ikram,
Wait,
now,
I beg,
you guys now go
I
and
they
buy.
beg.
say
You
What
we
is
guys
are
he
go and buy
talking
spending money.
about?
Euro. You guys bought Yori. He carry injury. Now the thing be that.
So what should
So
we do
you guys,
about that?
No,
that's
do
what
you
I'm
know,
saying.
like I've
I'm
So
told
not
what
saying.
should we
you,
I'm
do
not
what
saying.
about
I'm
is he
that?
not
actually
relaxed.
saying?
I was not
The
done.
whole back
I'm
line
saying
was injured.
relax,
The
relax. All
starters,
I'm saying
the
is that
subs,
he
the
got
academy
injured.
players,
Yeah,
a few of them were
he
injured.
got.
What do you want them to do?
He got injured. Before he comes back, why
Ah,
not put faith in a youngster? What do
last
you
season
mean you
was a
cannot put
freak
faith in a
season.
youngster? Why are they there?
Ikram, has it ever happened since you've been watching
Guy, I
United
think I
that
think
our back
you are
line,
even
the entire
stressing it
back
too
line
much.
will be
You
injured?
just want one
Why do you not
youngster
put it? Why do you have to bring somebody
to
like
play
Evans? Okay,
anyhow,
yes,
so that you
you are
now say,
using.
hey,
You
What do you mean? Why do you have to bring somebody
in the
like
guaranteeing
age
Evans?
prospect.
Evans
where
now.
Premier League club now, I having average age of 23 years old.
I don't
What is
Eh?
get
this guy
like I
saying?
think
Oh
In
yeah,
the age
our team probably
in
has
the
like
age where
one
Premier
of
League
like the
clubs are
youngest
having
average.
an average age of 23 years old. See Brighton, man. See all these
what
other
was
clubs, man.
United's
They're
average
having
age
young
last
stars in
season?
the team.
No. What was
United is
United's
having
average age
a
last
30
season?
something years
You
old
are telling
player
me that only Johnny
as a
Evans in
starting
the squad,
lineup.
only Johnny Evans in the squad. You freak! I beg, nah, I
You
don't
guys have
understand what this
you
guy
have
is saying. I
Casemiro.
beg. Wallah,
You
you're
have
just talking.
Casemiro. You
Honestly
have
speaking, you're
Johnny
just talking.
Evans.
You are just,
Eh?
honestly speaking, you are just talking for the sake of talking.
I'm not
Honestly
talking for the
speaking.
sake. I'm saying your
Nah,
squad
that's
farming
exactly what you're doing.
is
Because if you're
absolutely
telling me having
horrendous.
an experienced centre back as a fifth choice, in the centre
Okay,
back
oh yeah,
position
name the top. Oh yeah,
is
name
a
the four choice.
problem,
Name
then
the
you
four
don't know ball,
choices.
honestly
No,
speaking.
no, don't talk
Your
about.
third
Don't talk
keeper,
about. Name
who is your
the four. You said he's the fifth choice in the team. Name the four players that were supposed to be there, and why is he starting out of everybody in that four places? Oh yeah, no,
we
name them.
literally said they
Don't.
were all
don't
injured. Casemiro had to play centre back.
so
See, you
you are
don't watch
telling me?
United, you
Wait,
shouldn't be involving yourself in this conversation.
Ikram.
Uh-uh.
He said. He
Think
said.
they'll play Johnny
He
Evans
said.
with Maguire, Lindelof,
I'm coming. He
Lisandro
said.
Martinez, Varane, and all of them. They are fit.
I'm
They'll
coming.
play Johnny Evans.
I'm coming.
What do you
I'm talking
mean,
about.
man? What do you
Is it
mean?
if it's last season now? Are we talking about this season or last season? Last season, yeah.
Last
He said
season.
last season. He said he was the fifth choice. That's what he said. Oh, fifth choice. You will not name. You will not name a player. You will name a side. He plays what center back CCB Abi. Oh yeah, name all the 5 CCBs. Name all the 5 CCBs. And now
What are you
just
saying?
name them now.
Wait till be CCBs.
Martinez. Name all the
We should leave the centre backs we
center
have
back
this
now,
season,
like
or what's he
center
saying?
backs, all the CCBs in United, all the five
Mm-hmm.
of them. He said it was the fifth choice. Name them now.
Last season or this season?
Last season. I'm not talking about this season. Last season.
Licha, Maguire, Varane, what's his name? Lindelof. What are you saying?
That's the thing. So all of them carry injury at the same time. Wipe all of them away.
Is it me, Abi? You know
No,
what
maybe
Man
you
did
should
last
sell
season?
your squad now. As if one of them were injured last season too. Sell Reece James as well now. As if he has not been dead for the past 2 years. What are you
That's
saying, bro?
when
You
Chelsea
just
had
talk, I
injuries,
beg.
yeah. We did
Wallah,
not
you're just running your mouth, honestly.
when Chelsea had injuries,
I
we did
think
not
once
go
when
and
we
buy
argue like
one
this,
30 something year old
you
player that was
just
not with
like
us
talking.
before.
You just like
We did not go
talking.
and buy one 30 something years old player that was not with us before. Oh.
Go
We
and sell
literally
what's his name?
completed the
Your left
season.
back that we've not seen play for like the past 2 years. What's his name? Oh, the one you got from Leicester.
Chilwell.
Let Reece James go as well now.
Chilwell.
No,
Come on. Last season
was
was
there.
bad for
Chilwell
everybody.
was with the
So
club
you
last
should
season now.
understand better than what you're saying, bro. Last season was bad for
No.
you as well. Most of your team was injured last season as well.
But we did not complain. We accepted it.
Well, but we didn't complain either. So what are you
even yab
talking
our
about?
coach
You're
because
just like talking about Johnny
we were
Evans as
supposed
if he
to
plays
finish
for your
better
club
than what we
when he
finished.
doesn't.
If
As
not
if
for
he
the
minded
coach.
having him, as if he's the one putting in performances for your club when he hasn't been. What are you saying?
What we said last season was that all the blame was on the coach last season for us. We are not even blaming player injuries. That injuries is normal for every club.
Oh,
But
last season
why will you
injuries was
tell me
normal for
that? Why
everybody.
will you tell me that you now
No.
have your
Last season,
fifth
having
choice
half
as a
of your
starter?
squad, about 20 players in your squad or 23 players, every single player in
No
your squad injured
half.
in the
No
season is
half.
normal.
We had injured XI
Doesn't guy
at
watch
a
balls?
particular point.
Chelsea had
Not
injured
throughout
XI.
the not
Chelsea
throughout the
had injured
season.
XI.
Not
Chelsea had
throughout
injured
the season.
XI.
At a particular
Everybody
point
was
in the
injured in
season, we
Chelsea
had
team last
injured
season.
Exactly. That's
XI.
what I'm saying. Is that normal? Did it happen the season before, the season before that? Is that normal? It's a freak season. So what are you saying?
That was not an excuse. What was the team?
You've
What
lost
was
the
the board
plot, my
doing?
brother. You have
What was
lost
the
it.
board doing in January, in June? What were they doing? Why is okay now? You guys had the chance to buy another centre back this season. You only
You guys
bought
talking as
one.
if FFP does not exist, as if we're like you people that we just wake up and we sign players for fun.
Just say no. You guys are broke. Just say you are broke. Don't say FFP. Don't lie on FFP. What do you mean FFP? If it's there's
Brother,
FFP,
the
why is
money
Chelsea
is
buying
always
player?
there. If
Why is
FFP
Chelsea
is
buying
not
player? You guys are like you guys claim you are the
season,
biggest club in the world.
clubs will
Why are you
sign
afraid of
players.
FFP? Why are you afraid of
Am I
FFP?
wrong?
What's that?
What?
If FFP is not there, won't clubs sign players? Won't they find the money?
Why is Chelsea not buying the players then? Is FFP not still there?
Because you guys had the money to spend due to FFP. What? Does this guy
That's the
know
thing.
ball?
Just say your
Who is
club
this
is
guy
broke
that
now,
you're bringing
and
here,
it's only
man?
Johnny Evans that can come back and collect.
You think if United and Chelsea were in the same situation, you'd have bought the 50 players you bought?
See, your club was performing poorly. You guys were in loss. Your club is broke, bro. We spent 1.1
Yeah, and you are
billion
still playing
pounds.
Conference League football. You haven't won a trophy in 2 seasons, and you are dead.
I know you will say about the Conference League. I know you will talk
signed
about the
1,000
Conference League.
players. You signed
But
them
you
for
know
your
that you were
Conference
supposed to
League
be the one
football.
that was supposed to
1
be
billion to
there.
play in Conference League.
No problem. I hope you talk about this next season.
Use your money to play Champions League or Europa League football now.
We'll find out. We'll
No
find out. Don't worry.
problem.
But
Left to
decorum.
me. Left to
Yeah.
me. Left to me. I don't want to play that conference league. Left to me. But you know
Yeah,
what?
but you
Bring
have
it.
to because that's your level.
Well, that's the thing. We'll win everything. We'll win everything. That's why we are Chelsea. We win everything.
Yeah, all the
Carry
best
us
to you.
anywhere. We'll win it.
Yeah,
We'll
cool.
win everything.
The way you won last season now. You won last
Oh
season.
my days. Because of one FA Cup.
You won the season before
Because
that
you
now.
won one FA Cup. Okay. If not for the stupid rules, like I said in a few
Brother,
weeks
you
ago.
have been
If
cooked
not for
the
these
past 2
rules.
seasons.
That's just
Injuries
the
did not
thing.
help you. £100 billion that you spent did not help you. Nothing has helped you.
That's the thing. You've not seen the effect of the £1 billion. Now you are seeing it, but you're not praising us. You are having agenda. You are seeing the effect of the £1 billion, but you know what? You don't want to talk about it.
Ikram, the
You don't want
effect
to
you're
talk
talking
about it
about
because
is
it's
them
eating
being
you.
fourth place
Talk about
by
it. Talk
Gameweek
about
12.
the effect of the
Ikram,
£1 billion
that's the
this
effect this
season.
guy is shouting about.
Talk about the effect of the £1 billion this season.
Bro,
Wait.
£1 billion and the
Wait,
best thing you
please,
can
let's
brag about is being
relax.
fourth place first half of the
Time
season.
out.
Oh, where is
Time out.
United? Where is United? Number 12. Oh my days. Before we know it now,
We're
they are
not
what? They are
bragging
14th.
about it.
12
I
games.
beg,
12
please.
games. United, number 12. 1 point per match. Oh my God.
Eh,
Guys, please hold on. Please,
ah,
I still have a lot to say. Let's
Ikram,
relax.
Brother
Okay,
Wali has
I'll
lost the
just say
plot.
I want to add one more thing. Yeah, one thing that I want to add is I am going to raise that issue of motivation being a very key aspect in how Van Nistelrooy's games actually went, and it's evident even by the comparisons of videos that came up and were shown, comparing both Ten Hag's and Amorim's like interviews, and comparing to things that were said by Van Nistelrooy, and by the fact that there wasn't so much that was changed in the tactics as well. You can see the difference in how they actually speak, and it is very important. That is why I don't want to bring game into this, but that's why there's an option to actually have like that speaking feature in Football Manager. Is that it actually influences the players' emotions, like mentally, on how it's actually going to affect the game. And if you remember when Argentina won the was it Copa America, or what was the last trophy that they won? And then Ten Hag had this speech in like this meeting room with the team. If you heard how he spoke, genuinely, if Ten Hag was in a sales team, he is not going to get any leads at all, because he is not
He's not
enthusiastic. And I think
charismatic at all.
he's not charismatic at all, and I think that was a major factor as to why he was probably unable to carry the players as much as he does. It's not his fault that that's how he speaks. That's just how natural it is. That's why I always said, for him, tactics was not just enough. He needed to pound it into the players, and he didn't just have that enthusiasm to be able to do that. But Van Nistelrooy clearly did. He clearly did. Had the way that he would speak that will make them focus a bit more, that will make them have that passion, that drive, that fire to be able to do well, to do better. That's why we were just running up and down, like, not significantly more than we've ran before, because we're still maintaining like a few stats in terms of like kilometers run, but you could see the intensity in the way we played, and which is something that I wanted to talk about. That I still stand on that it was majorly a motivational thing and a speaking thing, which is why Van Nistelrooy's results came out, that well. Especially because there wasn't so much difference in the tactics. There wasn't like that much change in it. But yeah, Sha, one last thing that I wanted to ask before we go to the final part was what's your comment on, or Wally? I'll ask Wally because he's also a Chelsea fan. He's from outside. So what are your comments about Rashford? Like what people are saying about Rashford, about him not being good enough and things like that for United. Do you think his time is
More
over?
na free
Or
MBE. More na free MBE now. I don't like all this. Bro, he came from United. More na free am. All this hate, no good. If you don't want them, sell am. You don't want sell. Now the soul
wait,
of the club.
wait,
Now see the attack am.
wait, guy, be serious now. No bans, no bans, no bans.
But actually, I feel like Rashford just complicated. It's just everything about him right now is complicated. I feel to me he should leave. That's the thing. Bro, just leave. I don't know why.
He will be
Just
the
leave.
best
If it's
for
me, I'll be
him,
tired.
or why should he leave?
He should leave because he can actually find joy somewhere else where he'll be like appreciated and loved and everything. I know people in United love him, but bro, the hate don't overturn the love. And the more if he doesn't perform well, yeah, he has like also to blame for not performing well. That's up to him. But to me, I don't know. That's like I said, it's complicated. Like I don't know, bro. Rashford has been here since when? Don't they?
Yeah.
Don't they? Like we grew up together. I don't even
Grew up
understand.
together. Nah, because
Yeah,
that's facts. That's bare facts, you know.
yeah, but like I don't even understand. Like right now, he's I don't know. He's not a legend. He's not like he's just Rashford. Like,
Not a
but to
legend,
me,
but he's
he's
on
like he's the
legend
soul
table.
of because I was talking to somebody else, yeah,
He's
and
actually
I'm
on the
saying and I'm
legend
like,
table,
why don't you
like in
guys
terms
sell
for
him?
United.
He's saying, oh, we are not like Chelsea. We are not soulless. We want to sell the soul of the club. I'm like, why will a player be so? A club is a business, bro. Sell this guy. If he does not fit
I
the
don't agree.
team, everything,
I don't agree.
bro,
There's the
put him on
business side of
transfer
it,
list
but I
and
don't
sell
agree
him.
that the club is a business.
To me, it's a business. Football is business. Forget all this rhetoric of oh my love, my club, my everything. If your club is not doing well, they go return on and go
Can
championship.
you
They
be
play.
bought to
They play
support
is not.
anyone else?
Hmm?
Can you be bought to support anyone else?
No, I mean
Answer
business in
the
the act.
question. Can you be bought to support anyone else?
No, I can't be bought to support
Are you
anyone.
sure about
But
that? Where you know they talk
One,
since you look very cheap.
yeah.
like you
But
mean
wait,
like,
relax. But all I'm saying is that
and I
if your
mean by
club is not
cash, like
making,
money.
all I'm saying
One,
is that if
obviously,
your
we are
club is
talking in
not making
hypothesis,
profit,
but
yeah,
so you will not.
if your club is not making profit, you will not be competing. That's the thing. Do you want to compete, or do you want to
Yes, I
develop, or do
agree.
you
That's
want
brother,
to
what I
be
brother.
said.
thrown
Now
There's
you
the
see the
back of the
business
difference
side
there
of
is
it.
that not all clubs think the way you think. Look at teams in Spain like Atletico Bilbao
Mhm.
and what other
Wait,
team
you
will I
think they
even call
don't
it?
sell players? You think they don't make? You think they don't make
That's
They
not
money?
the
do
point.
sell
There is the
players, but they
business
are
side of
literally
it, but
more.
it's
They are
not the
not about
majority.
money, bro. They are
Oh, it's not
about
the
It's not about the
majority.
money for them.
Oh
It's
yeah,
to
now
maintain. It's to
bro,
maintain the club.
money
it's to
is
maintain.
important,
Are
but
So
you
that
a
means
getting?
lot of
your club
these
don't want to be
things are
ambitious to win, to
brother.
win
Apart
leagues,
That's
from
to
the
not.
win cups,
Glazers,
to win all
Ikram,
those things.
apart from the
That's not the thing
Glazers in
now.
England,
Football has
how
to be a
many
business
owners do you
so that
know
you can so
that
that you
take
can
money
be in the
out of their
business
club?
to
You think this Saudi and Qatari people bringing money and investing into the football is because of profits that most of them are doing it? They are doing it because they freaking love the game. They are using
Exactly.
their own money for this stuff. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
okay. They are
I'm
doing it
not
for
going
the
to
love
say
of the
that some
game.
of them aren't doing it for the
Make
profit too
make
and
make make
for the money.
make the
It's
club where
an
they buy may
investment for
know they
them, but
do
at the same
well.
time, you
You
can't tell me
you
there's
think they
no
will
heart
not they will not
and
you think they
passion
will not
involved in
get
it.
they will not sack the coach or they will not do something else,
They'll sack
bro.
the coach now because they don't want
Definitely
to
now, but
see a
that is
club
not
that they
about
love
this thing.
lose.
That is not
All I'm
about.
saying
That's
is
That's
about
that
not.
winning.
That's not the
Winning
business
them
football
makes
aspect of
fans
it.
happy,
football
and winning
is a
them brings you money as
business in
well.
the
So
aspect
like,
of that you need to have money. You need to be running well so that you can what entice the best talent to your club so you can compete very well. You need to have money. You think wait, it's because oh Manchester United biggest club in the world. Okay, don't pay him. You think you come and play? Don't pay him. That's the thing. You need money has to be as an
see,
instant.
you are taking this thing too. You are taking it too literal. There are literally clubs that are owned by fans, and the fans are not taking any money out of it. You are taking it too literal. People have to be paid for work that they do. Big
That's the
clubs
Exactly.
thing.
need to
No,
Someone
that's what
has
I'm
succeed
to
in
saying.
pay
order
for it
to
People
to
have to be
appease the
paid
succeed.
fans
for the
and
work that they
to
do. You
make
are
the
very
money.
correct.
The money is not the primary incentive, is what we're trying to tell you. Winning is aside, like winning is a separate thing from the money. Do you get what we're
Okay.
trying to say?
Okay, so you mean like now all those people that call themselves loyal fans of the
No
club,
team
yeah?
likes to lose. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, loyal
Your
fans,
fans
loyal
are
fans
not
of the
happy
club.
if your team is
If I
losing.
buy
If
season
your team is
ticket
not doing
now,
well,
sure
it
you get
affects your
me.
money at the same
Mm-hmm.
time.
I buy
So
season
What?
it
tickets.
affects
You
both
get?
aspects.
I cough out almost £2,500 and I buy season tickets, and you are playing rubbish. You think I'll buy next season? Definitely, you have
Yes.
lost revenue now, and you know see me next season, and your club will
Yes.
keep going down like that. And you know what? You not go to games anymore. You stop supporting the club anymore. That's the thing.
You will not stop supporting the
You
club.
won't
If it
stop.
was that easy to stop
Oh,
supporting
If
the
it was
club,
like
you
that,
think
Arsenal
you
so?
will
fans will
hardly
have
see
stopped
anyone
supporting
at
their
Old
club.
Trafford.
United fans will have stopped
Oh
supporting
yeah,
their
now
club.
You will
What
make
hardly
is
see
what,
United
anyone at
dey
Old Trafford.
make United dey
what
League
is
One.
brother
You go
on?
see the support United. Make United
What?
relegate go League One. Will you still
Ah,
support United? With the way
That's we are
United is
not
like
Man
big and
City.
stuff like that, you won't.
We are
You'll be
not
like,
Man
oh,
City. Are you
eh?
forgetting that there was a time that we relegated after like the car crash and things like that? She gets like people would still go.
That's the thing.
ah.
They
After like
would
the car
still
crash,
go.
but what was there no money pumped into it for big players to come?
So using Southampton as an example, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know this one.
Last season, their highest home attendance was 30,000. Okay, 30,869, and their
You
Mm-hmm.
check
lowest was
how the stadium capacity.
their lowest was 17 was
Mm-hmm.
17,844, and their average was 28,600 and something. While this season, although like we've not even reached half of the season, their highest home attendance was 31,000, and then their
Oh,
lowest home attendance was 16,000 this season,
oh.
which is less. Their lowest home attendance this season is less than when they were in the championship.
So
So,
did they fill up?
like,
Did they feel like what's the stadium capacity?
okay, hold on.
It's around 30 something K, bro. People, their stadiums are packed. Forget what you're saying.
It will always be packed.
Because you wouldn't go if your
It's
team is losing, doesn't mean
32,000.
other people won't go.
Their stadium capacity is
I'm not saying people. I'm
32,000.
not saying people won't go. I'm saying
That's
sentiment will
what you said,
change.
though. That's what you said.
Ah,
You said people will not go.
okay. If Southampton did not, that Southampton was competing for Championship Cup. They were competing to come back to Premier League. If they're not competing, you think they will go? Oh yeah, now let's talk about the Premier League clubs of before. Here you get
Okay.
Bolton, Portsmouth. Where are they now? Blackpool. When the Premier
Bolton
League
is
was still
probably in
Premier
like
League.
League 2 or League 1.
That's the thing. That's the
They've
thing.
gone way below. Like,
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Because
Brother, they
you can
still
never hear
have
of their names
supporters.
before.
Their
Again,
supporters are still supporting them. They
hold
did
on.
not port to another team,
that
bro. What do you mean?
Hold on,
Ah,
oh.
bro, the way the supporters will nosedive. The way the supporters will nosedive, bro. I had a Newcastle
ah.
supporter that had the season ticket told me that when Newcastle was playing bad, when they were under Mike Ashley as the owner, most of them did not want to go again. That's why they revolted and said that you should sell the club because they were tired. That's what the club will do to you. You don't want to have anything affiliated to do it again. You might still support the club in your heart, but bro, you won't want to be there. Football is business. No mind though. No go sell Rashford. No go sell her. Mona they play. Mona no go sell her.
Hold
Oh
on.
my god. Okay.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me just check this.
All I'm saying is that use then.
Bolton,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the highest home attendance this season is 25,738.
Okay.
Their total capacity is 28,000.
So
They will
okay.
go.
No, they will go,
They
but they
will
will. I'm not.
go. That is still
That's
a
what I'm saying.
significant
What I'm
amount
saying is
for
that
a club that used to play in the Premier League. That you are saying
those.
everybody will leave.
I'm not saying God. How will I say everybody will leave? I'm saying like the support for the club will go down.
That's not, bro. It's not.
Bro, so you think that
You're like
people
it's
that were
going to be like
diehard
half
Bolton
the
fans
stadium or
before,
something.
people that were diehard Bolton fans before, yeah, and they were supporting Bolton, Portsmouth all those times, you think till now, and they know their club is in League One, they still want to support? No, now sentiment will start changing. Now they want to watch Premier League. They want to watch teams in doing well. They want to watch
But
like
they've
big
dropped
boys.
twice.
Bro, they've dropped to like League Two. Show me
They
guys. They've
dropped. They're
dropped
in League
like
One.
they're in League
They
One.
were in
Bro,
Championship, League One. They dropped to League Two, then
they
League
came
One.
back to League One. That's the thing. That's what you guys are getting. If now, so what is the revenue that Bolton is making? How much are they making? They will drop all the prices of the something now. You that you were collecting £2,000 for season ticket before. If you are in league something, you will drop it to like 500 now, 400 now. More people will be affordable to pay now. They will come and watch. But what of their support? Where is their support? It will keep dwindling down. Somebody will be like, nah,
You
I
know
don't think I
that
want to go watch a League
these
One game.
people they support these teams because they are from there.
Yeah, I'm
Not
saying I'm
because
not that's
there's
what I'm saying.
any.
The core group will still be there. The core Bolton people that live in Bolton will still go to Bolton matches. You get
Mm,
me? But bro, who talks about Bolton now? Who talks
we are
about Bolton
we are
anymore?
we are talking about voting right now.
For the guy. When last you think about Bolton? When last you think about Portsmouth? When last you think about Blackpool? When last, bro? And they were dominating Premier
I
League
I swear every time
in
I
the
think of
earlys.
JJ
They were
Okocha, I will
dominating
always think
Premier
of
League in the
Bolton.
earlys. They were
The only club in the Premier League that was run as a business in the past 10 years is Man United. Abramovich was literally there funding every single thing your club desired. He was funding it because of love and passion. You shouldn't even be saying this. You are the last person that should be bringing this up.
okay. He said he was funding it for the love and passion. You get me? He said he
You
was
get
funding it
me?
for the love and passion. I'm not saying there's no love and passion there, but he still treated it as a business.
Brother, a football club is a business, agreed. But saying it's business before love of the fans and the players and the history of the club, you're wrong.
No. We're just going to go straight into our usual predictions or delusions. And the first game for game week, what game week would this be? Is it 14?
13.
13.
13.
Okay. So the first one is going to be Brighton Southampton on Friday.
I'm gonna give Brighton to 3-1.
I think this is going to be a 2-2 draw. Both teams to score. No. I think Brighton to win 2-1. Because Southampton, they play really well with possession, but they somehow don't like convert well enough. But they're a really good team. They perform well. So Brighton to win 2-1. Brentford, Leicester.
I'm not going to pick on because of Leicester's recent form, so because of manager bounce or anything that happens. Brentford is also they've been struggling for quite some time, so I'm going to say 1-1.
Yeah, I think Brentford have their way to score, but it's maintaining and building on top of that goal. They probably struggle, and like you said, they've not been performing too well lately. But I'll still give them to win the match 2-0. The next game is Crystal Palace Newcastle.
Ah, Crystal Palace Newcastle. I'm going to say draw 2-2.
2-2 draw. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle will use this to bounce back and get their rhythm back. So I would say Newcastle should win this 1-0. Yeah, they should probably win. No, Newcastle definitely would concede, but they should win this game. That's actually a difficult one. I should watch this match. Seems very interesting. Yeah, I agree with you. 1-1 might be ideal. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1. The next game would be Nottingham Forest Ipswich.
Oh, Forest and Ipswich.
Yeah. Note that Ipswich have won just one game this season.
Yep. I'm going to take that into account. I'll say um 2-1 to Ipswich.
Yeah, yeah, probably. I think this is going to be their second win of the season, and I would say 3-1 to Ipswich. Uh, Wolves Bournemouth. Bournemouth.
Wolverhampton, Bournemouth. I'm going to go Bournemouth 1-0.
Nah, not with my Matheus Cunha on there. That's not going to happen. Wolves, and it's in the Molineux, so I believe Wolves should win this comfortably. They should win this 2-0 comfortably. West Ham Arsenal.
West Ham who?
Arsenal.
Arsenal to win. No. 1-1.
1-1.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
it's a London derby. It's a London derby.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Arsenal should win this comfortably as well.
Arsenal 1-1. See,
Arsenal should win this 2-0. Arsenal should win this 2-0. Okay, and we move into Sunday, and the first game is Chelsea Aston Villa.
every time, Chelsea to win 3-1.
Okay, I think this game would be a 1-1 draw. Probably Aston Villa would score first. The next game
Take it
is
on.
the
Bring it on.
next game
I was
is
there
Man
when I said
United.
that we win this game.
The next game is United Everton.
Ah, Everton United. Everton to win 1-0.
United Everton.
Shock Amorim
Everton to win one
again.
zero. What are you
Yeah.
saying, bro?
Just
What are you
watch now.
saying, bro?
Everton to win 1-0.
We're going to win this game 3-0. I believe we should win this game 3-0. With a few more training and then being able to pick the players right. I'm not too sure if Garnacho is going to start the next game. It's probably going to be Højlund in front with
I said you
either
will shock your team.
Shaw is back as well, and he has a good partnership with Rashford. So
All
I
this your
think
analysis. All this your analysis no
I think
counts.
we should win the match 3-0.
3-0 against
Yeah.
Everton. Are you guys at home?
Yes. I always call
Even
the
make
home team first.
even make it better. 1-0 Everton.
Okay, fine. Spurs Fulham.
Supposed to win 2-1.
Spurs is a very, very weird team. Very, very weird team. I would say they will draw this match. They will draw this match 2-2 with Fulham.
Spurs
And
is back
the
on.
blockbuster match,
Spurs is back on their groove. So that's why I'm giving them 2-1.
that's what we always think, to be honest. So, the blockbuster match of the weekend, Super Sunday, we have Liverpool City.
City to just edge the game 2-1.
Okay. I believe City is going to win this game as well. I think they're going to win. They're going to win 2-0.
2-0. Wow.
Yeah.
Klopp is not going to score.
I don't think Liverpool will score this game. They'll try. They'll probably dominate the game, or have really clear chances. Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. 2-1. I changed my
Yeah?
mind. 2-1. They make mistakes in defense City, so I think they will probably concede one.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2-1. 2-1.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the last game of the week. Although I don't think we'll have enough time to do for Tuesday because there are games on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as well. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I think that's we've reached the end of this episode. And if you are watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment on your thoughts about how last game week went. And if you could also drop your predictions, that would be good. If you're listening on Spotify, don't forget to like and share as well, and also leave your comments. And we'll see you in the next episode.